Hi honor students, Dean Corvino here with our weekly video message. We are on the home stretch of the semester, which means it's a stressful time for a lot of us. But Wayne State has resources to help, and one of those resources is CAPS, or Counseling and Psychological Services at Wayne. And with me I have Steph Kastely, who is a counselor at CAPS. Welcome, Steph.
I appreciate you having me on.
So what kind of services does CAPS offer?
Well, CAPS offers individual therapy, group therapy, couples therapy. We even offer families therapy if we have a couple of siblings living on campus. But we also provide free check-in counseling as well. We provide consultation to faculty and staff if they feel concerned about a student. But we also work with an amazing case management team. So if a student needs community resources, we can certainly help connect a student to community resources.
That's great. And I know that groups are very popular. What kind of groups do you have at CAPS?
Well, we usually have some recurring groups. I run the Living with Anxiety group, which in my opinion is the best group we have, of course. But we also run a mindfulness group, a Journal for Resiliency group. We run a grief support group. But every fall and winter semester we offer at least 8 or 9 different types of groups for students, and there's no limit on our groups too if a student wants to take advantage of more than one.
All right. And are there charges for these services?
Absolutely not. So I always joke with students, when you pay your tuition, you see those student fees show up, part of that's going towards CAPS. So it's a free service for any registered Wayne State student. All of our services are free. The only service where a student may have to pay through insurance or out of pocket is if they work for a psychiatrist and a psychiatrist prescribes medication.
Got it. And what kind of students do you think would benefit from the services at CAPS?
Well, I'm a little biased. I'm a counselor. I think everyone could benefit from counseling. But pretty much the students that reach out to us are students dealing with some common mental health concerns such as anxiety, depression, stress. We also have students that come in that maybe have a history of mental health concerns and they're trying to be proactive. They want to make sure they're checking in and talking with someone as they're going through Wayne State. But honestly, most of my clients were looking at maybe depression, anxiety, family stress, relationship stress. We're fortunate to work with such a diverse student body here at Wayne State that all of our counseling staff, we pretty much have experience with a wide variety of mental health concerns.
I know that I have found therapy very helpful in my life at various times, particularly dealing with depression, anxiety, particularly at times of life transition. And I think it can be a really valuable piece of a person's toolkit for dealing with these issues going on. What do you think is one of the biggest misconceptions about therapy?
Well, one big misconception that I've encountered with some of the clients I've been fortunate enough to work with is confidentiality. There's concern that is this going to show up on an academic record or my transcript, or I'm applying to law school or I want to get into med school, is this going to show up? Everything at CAPS is confidential. The second a student reaches out to us for services or walks up, we're up on the 5th floor of the Student Center building. It is confidential right then and there. Someone could ask if you reached out to us, but we're not giving out that information. Another misconception about therapy is that someone's going to tell you there's something wrong with you, that we need to do this to fix you here and that. But really, counseling is empathetic listening and communication. I'm fortunate enough to teach here at Wayne State as well, and something I work on with my counselors in training is that we facilitate helpful discussion with our clients to help them cope with what they're going through and maybe learn some new strategies. But usually the biggest concerns can be confidentiality and is someone going to judge me? And a mental health professional isn't there to judge you. We're there to help you, to listen to you, and to maybe work with you on some coping strategies, how you can use your own internal strength to overcome some concerns.
That's excellent. So students, use the resources in your toolkit, and if you want to find out more about CAPS, they can go to
caps.wayne.edu. Everything is online. We do offer in-person and remote counseling, but the first step is doing an initial consult with us. That's where you actually get to chat with a counselor one-on-one. So any student that reaches out to CAPS, you're not just being thrown on a wait list. That's another big misconception, our wait list. Semesters ago, CAPS had a heck of a wait list. But we've done a lot of work. If you go to our website, we actually update the average wait time for full therapy with us. Right now, on average, it's about a week. It may be a little bit longer if maybe there's limited availability or a student has a counselor preference that we're trying to match. But everything can be accessed at caps.wayne.edu. That's where you actually request your initial consult and schedule it. You get to pick your time and date.
Excellent. Students, take care of yourselves. Steph Kastely, thank you very much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.